Last thing really wanted to cover here was the topic of closer entrances. I mentioned I thought it was Jhoan Duran.
I think a lot of people did. I think we've all been saying Jhoan.
We've been duped. We've been Speckeldorfed.
Spell that real quick.
So it's actually Jhoan Duran.
You weren't going to spell Speckeldorfs.
Okay, I was trying to skate past it. Speckeldorf. SPEKLEDOR.
Is it a PH or is it an F?
No, it's definitely an F. But is it two Fs? Speckeldorf. FED. It's one F.
Did we forget a C in Speckle? That's a big question there.
Did I not say that?
You skipped over C. That's
there's definitely a C.
What's the sound when you get it wrong in spelling bee? Jhoan Duran. I hate that. But the
it's the guy's name.
Well, I know. I think we should change it. I think
it's not like his nickname. It's his God-given name. I think we should hate it.
I think we should talk to him. I think we should talk to him about it. The Twins broadcaster and like the PA announcer in the stadium both said Jhoan.
Yeah, we thought the broadcast team was sipping some juice behind the mic because we looked at each other like
some Minnesota cider.
The broadcast team.
I need the one Twins fan in the chat to let us know if we're crazy for just now realizing this.
Jhoan Duran, apparently it is. But closer entrances, back to the original point of conversation here. Is this entrance better than Edwin Diaz's? Because I think the belief before, actually, no, I don't even want to say belief. I think the speculation, because there's a lot of Orioles fans that would tell you Felix Bautista's entrance was better than Edwin Diaz's. But you take the Orioles fans out of it, I would venture to say the majority of people have Edwin Diaz's entrance as the best in baseball. And I'd probably agree. Like, I know I gave him grief about it last year or when it first arrived, because it was all they talked about.
Yeah.
All they talked about. Timmy trumpets everywhere. Trumpets everywhere. Mr. and Mrs. Met with trumpets everywhere.
I never need to hear another trumpet.
Trumpets in the crowd everywhere. Now we've got Duran's, and I tweeted it. I said this is better than Edwin Diaz's entrance, and I stand by that.
I agree. I do agree.
If you watch the clip when the flames come on and the beat drops, fire. Literally.
Yeah, big time. Big time. Is that Pitbull? Who is that? Do we know?
Couldn't tell you. It's definitely not Pitbull. It's not Mr. World. It's not Mr. Worldwide. Not Mr. 305.
Probably
not Mr.
Pitbull.
Not Dale.
Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide.
That was pretty good.
Mr. 305. Dale.
I know you want me.
Dude, you know the guy, isn't he from like New Jersey? The guy is literally from New Jersey. I'm like 99% sure he's from the Mid-Atlantic. Nope, he's definitely from Miami. No,
it's kind of hard to
stand by. No, stand by. Stand by.
What's his real name?
Armando Christian Perez. Stand by. Right. Hold on. I'm not crazy. I promise you. Let's go down to his early life here. Man, it's got a lot of history on.
He's got a lot of hits too. I don't think you realize it. A lot of bangers. You're telling me that rap part wasn't Pitbull?
I don't think so.
It gave me Pitbull.
Oh, here we go. Early life and background. Was born on January 15th, 1981 in Miami to Cuban immigrant parents. He learned English by watching Sesame Street as a child.
Sure. So did
Dude,
we.
I'm telling you. He briefly stayed with a foster family in Roswell, Georgia, attended South Miami Senior High School.
Nope.
I'm like, where? Hold on. You go on with whatever you're going to say.
Jhoan Duran. Number one, I'm a fan when the lights go out. I'm a fan with the flashlights. I think there's got to be a certain point where you don't need to call it out. You know what I mean? Like, grab your phones. Like, that needs to go away. I think it just needs to be known.
Yep.
You know
I think
what I mean?
it will.
It needs to be a big enough entrance for you to know that to do that. But overall, I give it like an 8.8 intro. You know? The tough thing is that
Mr.
like
Worldwide.
Closers, I mean, am I just being a homer by saying Mo is like still?
Yeah, you're never gonna top Mo's.
And it's like the coldest because it's like
Miami.
No lights, no like.
No,
like
that wasn't a thing.
It's just Mo coming out, like, and no like walking, no like, it's just Mo. I think that's the coldest. But I think the Braves do something with the lights too during pitching changes. I think they all pull out their phones.
They do the chop.
They do the chop with their phones.
Yeah, which is electric.
Was that their workaround?
Would a Phillies diehard say that? No.
I think that was the workaround to like cancel culture. They were like, well, we could do the chop, just turn the lights off. And no one is really going to be able to catch us, you know?
Well, doing the chop isn't exactly a workaround when it's quite literally what people were trying to cancel them for. But I see your point. Like doing
in
it
the dark.
Under the cover of darkness. Yeah.
Yeah. So also like Minnesota, I'm going to need you to fill the seats a little bit more if that's going to be your play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're exposing yourself if you're not a sellout crowd. That's all.
Mr. Worldwide.
Are you still deep diving?
Dude, I'm going to find some website that says that Pitbull lived in New Jersey.
I don't think you will.
A new study finds that New Jersey residents trust owners of pit bulls the least of all dog breed owners.
There's a typical
Is
Google
that
search
relevant?
for you. There we go.
Is that relevant?
Google says it is.
I swear to you, dude. I watched a special on him one time. Very interesting. Guy's got a heck of a story. I'm telling you, he lived in somewhere in the Mid-Atlantic. This is where we're at.